Hey you guys, welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa and today we're going to sell babies. Yes, we are. I have not had any offers from the last video. So let me tell you, as long as I've been in the doll hobby, you guys know you have babies that you want and you want to keep forever. Like I have my Adelaide, my Alyssa asleep, and I don't think a lot of people, I see a lot of that sculpt, but I don't see a lot of people keep her. She's done really well. I don't touch her often. She's right in front of me, but anyway, so the thing is, as collectors, we love to experience different type of dolls. When I first got into the doll hobby, I couldn't see how people gave up their babies. I couldn't see it. We're collectors and we grow bonds. Sometimes they're established right away with babies in our nurseries, in our homes, however we may do it with our hobby. But you know, we have a fear of missing out sometimes. And me and Sandra, we've talked about this. Like you want to experience, and there's so many babies that you want, and you want to experience that baby. And then you experience that baby, and then you're like, you know, you had your fun, you changed it a few times. Now there's some of us that keep that baby. Like I said, Adelaide, my custom Melody. I love William Smile. Like if you know my channel, you know what babies I'm talking about. But there are babies that you cycle through because they just, you know what's coming to your nursery, and you know, you want to keep like, maybe a few minutes, like, you know, it depends. I have just this room, and there are clothing in this room that I buy for the babies that never get put on the babies. So they still got tags. And what happens eventually, if I don't get to those clothes and I'm like, you know, I got better ones now, I'll send them with the babies. That's what happens. I don't go out and make special trips. If I have it here in this nursery, it goes with the baby. It goes home with the baby if I'm selling a baby. So with that being said, I know there are 5 babies that I am definitely keeping. My outing video was last week. So I just released a video. That was my birthday video. But the video before that, I show you at the very end all the babies I'm selling. I'm trying to keep it to a minimum. I know I have a portrait baby coming. And I know I'm going to Dolls of the World Doll Show in June. I keep saying May. May's my camping trip. Anyway, long story short, we are selling little babies and little bunkas. We got to do it. I would love, if I had a big room with big shelf, because this is my spare bedroom. I even come in here, I lay on the bed and I watch TV just to like switch things up. My ADHD mind. See, I'm looking at so much stuff right now. My ADHD mind. You guys listen, I've been up since 2:30 in the morning because I slept all Saturday off and on. And here it is, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I just did the video of the happy birthday video before this one. So I wanted to make this one separate. Here's the thing. Baby's got to go. It's nothing personal. It's not that I don't like the baby. It's not that I don't have some type of connection. I don't have the room. It's either I take out my cradle and my changing table and just put up, you know, more shelving and just lay the babies on that. But I do use my changing table as storage as well underneath. So either I collect and I don't have clothing for them, or I maintain a smaller amount of little babies and I get to have clothing, you know, accessories for them. It's one or the other, you know, and I really think that I need to sell. So that's what we're going to do. You know, these are not, I wouldn't call them budget babies at all. I was in the budget baby arena for a while, you know, and then I started charging babies, and then I've reeled it in. I pay cash now. I save and pay cash. And that's what I'm doing with my portrait baby. I'm making payments with the artist. So I'm almost done with that. So this little bunkie here, this is the Charlie sculpt. He does have, I believe he has a COA. Charlie, you don't see a lot of Charlies anymore. He has done very well. He's got, his hair is nice. Okay, so his hair is a damn mess, and that's my fault. Because I was putting Joseph's products in it, and Sandra said, no, you can ruin the paint. The paint has held up. The paint is fine. But somebody will probably be his saving grace and make his hair look amazing. So his hair is not the finest. It came and it looked really good, but I'm not sure what she used. But he is beautiful. He's got beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes. I'm going to take his clothes off so you could see him. I got him because I just thought he was adorable. I love babies with a big, beautiful smile. And I did pay a lot for him. In fact, when I paid for him, Sandra almost had a heart attack. So this is a vinyl baby that was very expensive. You don't see a lot of Charlies. You don't see a lot of times when AA babies are made by artists, they don't have the skill, in my opinion, to make the skin look right. I feel like sometimes it looks like the baby's just been dunked in paint. It doesn't have the detail. It doesn't have, he has a vein on his head. He's got beautiful eyelashes. His mouth is beautiful. He's got coloring. He's got variation in his skin, modeling. Like, this artist knows what she's doing with her babies. When the babies have color, she is very good at it. So my babies, I'm trying to show you. So I'm going to sell him for less than, like, half of what I paid. Okay. Because I paid a lot. I don't charge shipping. Shipping is included with my prices. It just makes it easier. It makes it, I try to make things as easy as possible. So, and all my babies will get box openings. I do got to go out and get some tissue paper for that. But I can do that today. So I can sell any of my babies, any gender. Just let me know. Be clear about it. Okay, I'm checking his fingers. Because, you know, sometimes fingers can get rub off. But no, she painted them a little lighter like they're supposed to be. His hands. Okay. Let me take his socks off. So this baby is adorable. Painted by Gladys Aguilar. You won't be able to alter the head because she uses Gorilla Glue in the head. But the baby sits up perfectly. Oh man, his feet is done beautifully. Beautifully. I'm going to hate to let this one go, but I'm going to have to. I'm just going to have to. I don't have a choice. Like, I need to clear up. And it's not that I don't like this baby. It's just, I got to make room. I got to make room. Baby's weighted pretty good. Head falls forward. Head doesn't really go back that much. But he's adorable. He is. But we got to send him somewhere. We got to send him to a mama. So $600 for this baby. He has a COA. You don't see Charlie's anymore. I priced him like that because I paid a fortune. His painting is, I'm going to say it, Sandra, phenomenal. Like, phenomenal. Like, I don't look at his feet often. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow. This baby is gorgeous. I just have a lot of gorgeous babies and I just can't do it. I can't. I have a portrait baby coming. And who knows what's going to happen at the Dolls of the World doll show. So this baby has got to go for $600 shipped. I will do a nice box opening, and let me know, male or female, and I will send the bunker home like that. So that is the Charlie sculpt. There's not a lot of these left. A lot of them have already been painted, and I'm gonna take my bracelet off because I don't want to ruin my baby's. She doesn't have clothes on, you know. So I take care of you in my box openings. It may not be like your complete style of clothing, but if you know what I put on my babies and you know my style, that's generally what the baby's gonna go home in, you know. So it looks cute. I laid them on the shelf. All right, so the next one is we're gonna do Quinby. Quinby is very heavy, painted hair. This was a doll that me and Sandra did together. We didn't make this baby, but we planned for this baby. This is Quinby. Not a lot of Quinbys either, you guys. These babies are limited edition. I believe this baby's this is a larger limited edition, you guys. These babies are like larger limited editions, but they're still, nevertheless, they're not being painted as much anymore. So, like I said, male or female. Yeah, I'll send them home, either one. I have plenty of clothes. You're going to get what's in my nursery. But like I said, if you've seen what I've been putting on my babies, you generally know what I go for, the clothes I have. So, I probably won't send you home with camping clothes, you know, or too many animal stuff I like. But other than that, I will send the baby home. I'm going to take this baby's onesie off so you can see the art, because the Charlie sculpt had a short sleeves onesie. So this one was painted by Ling's Reborn Nursery. She sells on Instagram, through Instagram. Now Charlie was actually on Reborns.com. May still be as sold. So look up Charlie. That's Gladys Aguilar. Gladys Reborn Nursery. Just look on Reborns for that. But this one is Instagram. I'll send home boy or girl. Beautiful coloring of the skin. Beautiful. If you ever had, now there's a twin out there. If you see Michelle in the comments, she has the twin. I think it's Michelle Hatton. No. Yeah, Michelle Hatton, I believe, has the twin of this baby. Because I'm trying to think. I was getting messed up with Heather, because Heather has John. I don't have any personalized items for these babies. Some of my babies have personalized items and some don't. This was my Romeo. So the paint, the veining is very light, if any. Very light veining, very light coloring. More like an olive coloring. Now, I've always wanted a Quinby. I'm going to tell you this. I've always wanted a Quinby. But I am steering away from painted hair. I want real hair. I want hair. I want hair on the babies. As much as I do love this baby, I think somebody else could love this baby 110%. I don't have, as cute as she is, you know, I feel like I wish the baby had hair. And, you know, everybody has different desires in what they like on a baby. So, but the hair is done beautifully well. You know, the cheeks have a little bit of like coloring, like a little bit of slight rashiness. I don't know if you guys can see. Look, the baby's so floppy. So floppy. This is like one of the most floppiest babies. If you ever get a baby from Ling's Reborn Nursery, the artist is Anna. Her babies are so very floppy and heavy. I don't know if she does it just because, you know, me and Sandra ordered them at the same time, and that's how she made them. So $400 shipped. Okay, and you'll get a box opening. Boy or girl, just let me know. I have enough clothes to make it happen. Okay? So, I have another baby here. This baby is a Natalie baby. Her dolls go for $800 easy. So I have this baby here, and he is heavy. He is rooted. He came to me as a she at one point. I haven't had this baby long, maybe a couple months. But it's just, I'm not connecting with this baby. I'm not. The hair is rooted beautifully, beautifully. Natalie's wonderful at rooting. The baby is the Katie. I do not have I think it's a Bountiful Baby sculpt. Bountiful Baby doesn't always send COAs with their babies. So this baby does not have a COA. It has dry nose, and it has a little redness on the sides. On the side. One of the sides. Hold on. See? Open-eyed. Cutie. Very cutie. Very cutie. Very heavy. Cutie, very heavy. I said very cutie twice. So I'm going to also take the clothes off. Natalie is very skilled. She's been doing babies a very long time. So she can do a lot of little effects on the babies. She's phenomenal at rooting. Phenomenal is my word. She's phenomenal at rooting. She does a fantastic job at rooting, you guys. Fantastic job at rooting. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna take all the onesies off here, because this baby, the onesie had sleeves. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna show you what you get. You know, Natalie's very talented. I like my babies on the red side, the newborn side, and I noticed that she does that with a lot of her babies. She makes them more red, because a lot of newborns are very red when they're born. But this baby does have something very unique, and I'm going to show you. I'm taking the socks off. I'm taking all the stuff off. Okay. So this baby is a buff baby, but this baby has the little PKU on its foot, the little stick. It has peeled skin. Peeled skin. Okay. Head does go back. You see the arms have peeled skin. This is the Katie. I will send the Katie home. The Katie sculpt. I'll send Katie home as a boy or girl, depending on what you want. I'm just not connecting. And the baby's modeled beautifully. It has rough texture. This is a Natalie baby. Now, let me tell you, like I said, Natalie babies are like easy $800. Did you see the nails too? $800 for a full baby. So Katie, I was gonna sell her for like $400 shipped. We'll do $350. I'll go down on her. $350. She's beautiful. I'm just not connecting with this one. I don't know if it's just the dry skin, but this is a Natalie baby. Heavy, feels great. Feels great. I'll do $350 on this one. Let me make a note on my notes. Let me make a note on my notes, you guys. I just have to, let's see. Okay. Now, let me put this down here. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Here she is. This is my silicone. This is another Natalie creation. She rooted the hair. I put too much of the conditioner because I don't want it. And I lay her on a Ziploc so I don't ruin her hair. But she's Rashy Baby. She is silicone. No armatures. No armatures. If you want more pictures of these babies, let me know. There's her hands. She could take a passy. She has eyelashes. I'm going to let her go for $600. She is a silicone. She is a partial, okay? I got to move some of these babies away because if I can show you, oh my God, no. This baby is so floppy. He's everywhere. Okay. So, where am I going to put this one? I'll put this one up here. Okay. So, I'm going to strip her down and show you her. I really like her. I named her Melissa. My thing is, like I said, it's a matter of I have to pick and choose. I love all my babies. It's going to be hard to let this lot of babies go, but I have concluded that I have to get down to a select few, and this is what I'm going to have to do. There's just no doubt about it. Like, I have to do this. I have to keep my sanity in the hobby, right? Okay. So she has more of a fair skin, very fair skin. She does have veining. You know, very cute. You always have to support her head. You always are going to have to support her head. Her head will fall off. But she is on a cloth body. She is weighted very, very well. Very well. I will send home any passies that I have that were altered for her. Because some of the passies, she could take a smaller passy, the entire thing. But I do cut my passies down because I really treat my babies very well. This is a $600 baby that I'm gonna sell for $600 shipped, because I am going to send her home with an expensive matting powder. I have the McPherson's Velvet matting powder, and I will send her home with that because I won't have a use for it after that. I won't have a use for it anymore. I'll send her home with a few binkies. I may even send her home with the outfit she came with. I don't know what she came with, actually. I know what outfits came from Natalie because I've bought a lot of Natalie babies. But this one is online in Natalie's page on Reborns. So, check this one out. It is the Presley sculpt. And so, this one's on the chopping block. I say that so... I shouldn't say that. This one's looking for a new mommy. I'm going to miss my babies, but, you know, I have no room. And I have to use common sense here. They're dolls. And I feel like I have something under my eyes. They're dolls. And so, even though they're unique in each and every way, there's always going to be the fear of missing out on another baby. There's always going to be that next new thing for you individually. So you may be at home with a baby that you're selling, and then you see that I'm selling a baby, and you're like, that's it. So now my Ruby is also going to be on the chopping block. That is a beautiful baby, but I'm holding off for now. I'm going to hold off because she's put off to the side for now. I don't know. I've got Ruby to the side. She's not rooted. And like I said, I'm really trying to be very specific. I know what I like in the hobby. I know my artist is Natalie. I know I like dolls painted in that way. And I know I like my babies rooted. So they have to appeal to me. I also like my Lenore's. So I'm going to have Natalie babies and then one from Willow Babies Nursery, which is Kimberly Clark, who I think is very talented as well. But her babies are, oh my God, expensive. So I had to be very, very particular. Janet's tiny, Heather, if I see you guys at the doll show, don't let me buy no babies that have painted hair, because the struggle is real for me. If I see something cute, I can be impulsive. Remind me, Melissa, that's cute, but you like rooted hair. And I like my babies to resemble me. I promise I'm not like a self-centered narcissist. I promise I'm not. But I prefer my babies to have darker hair. I mean, the baby's got to like stand out and be something phenomenal, something extraordinary for me to want another cut hair baby. But I like usually dark haired babies. I like olive skin. I like a little bit of rosiness. Smiling babies, you know, so, and it doesn't matter. I sleeping to awake doesn't matter to me. Now my portrait baby's going to be asleep. I wanted that one to be asleep. So, those are the babies. Now my Ruby, like I said, is a big old question mark. I know I'm going to get rid of her. I know I'm going to get her to another mommy. Problem is they don't make that sculpt as much anymore. That sculpt is very hard to get. So, with that being said, I haven't thought of a price for her. If you know my Ruby, you can go ahead and throw me negotiations, throw me offers. We can negotiate. But like I said, Ruby is going to go. Ruby is on the block, but I don't have a price for her. I will show you Ruby. I will show you Ruby. So this is Ruby. Ruby is on, she was a Yelena Ray, Yelenarey baby. She's a Dolls of the World Doll Show 2024 baby. She is on Reborns.com as sold. She was last time. She made her for the doll show and she still listed her on Reborns. She is super realistic. Super realistic. I really don't want to sell her for, I don't want to get swindled. I feel like once I let this baby go, there won't be another one like this specifically. My problem is every time I look at her head, it's painted. And it really bothers me. You know, we spend a fortune for our babies and we don't ever get back what we paid for them. But also, with that being said, popular sculpts wind up being harder and harder to get, especially ones that are done well. So I do not have a price for her. You know, I know what I paid for her, but at the same time, you can't get her again. And keep in mind, I pay good money for my babies. So she is up on the chopping block as well. I just don't have a price for her. You know, and once I do settle on a price for her, you know, like I said, I include shipping in my prices, you know, for my babies. I do. Because it just makes things less complicated. I use PayPal, you guys. I use PayPal. I do. Oh, wow. I have a really colorful onesie underneath there. I use PayPal, all sales. Once you buy the baby, it's not refundable. This is art. I don't play those games. I make sure the baby is wrapped very well. I check out my babies. If I find out there's a problem before I send them off, I will let you know. You know, so I'm going to show you her body. She's got a lot. Why is it? Hold on, okay. She has a lot of, beautiful details on her skin. Yelena Ray does amazing. She's an artist who is from the Ukraine. She lives in America now though. But, she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. She'll be at Dolls of the World Doll Show coming up. So, and her babies are like nearly $1,000 as well. You know, when I went to the doll show, this baby was the least expensive on her table. But her dolls were like $1,000. Like I said, it's just, I love my babies, but I can't. There's nowhere to put these babies. There's nowhere to put them. So, you know, negotiate with me. I was going to say like $550, something like that for her. She's staring at me. She's like, Mom, really? You're going to do this shit to me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got a new mommy out there somewhere. But like I said, I'm really good with all my babies. They stay in this room. Generally speaking, my animals don't come in here anymore. This morning in my previous video, I did have my kitten in here. She was having her cute little paws under the door and I couldn't resist. So I did let her in here. So, you know, but 95% of the time, the animals do not come in here. In the beginning, they did. But as I started collecting and as the price of my babies went up, I don't want to run the risk of my dolls being pissed on or any of that. Because I want to keep my babies fresh. I want to keep them nice. It's not like I have two. If I had like two babies, you know, and this room was not the nursery, it would be different, you know. But I have a nursery. I'm using it for that purpose. This is my relaxation room. This is my spare bedroom. This is my nursery. This is my getaway and play in imaginary land room. I don't want it smelling like piss. I don't want to have to worry about piss smell. Or shit, for that matter. So if you're interested in any of my babies, just let me know. I'm keeping my Laura sculpt. I'm keeping my Madison sculpt. My Oakley. Can't think of that one. My Teddy sculpt and my Alyssa sculpt. That's it. I will have 5 babies. And that's it. So, talk to me about price. If you know, if we'll work something out, if you buy more, I'm very easy to get along with, but just don't lowball me. Don't be like, oh, Melissa, $250, because that's not going to happen. I know we live in a rough economy. I'm willing to negotiate something. You know, just talk to me. Talk to me. Just don't lowball me, because I pay a lot for these babies. This is a hobby that I love, a hobby that I waited too long to get into. I should have went into this hobby a lot sooner, and I feel like I let too many people influence me early in life. Let me tell you, this Ruby's staring at me. But I have to keep it under control, right? I have to keep it under control. I know Nana Cheryl has her eyes on my Gretel back there. Gretel's just like chilling back there. She's got her eyes on Gretel, but Gretel's my little nursery helper for now. If Gretel goes, all her things are going to go, and that'll be it for that. But I'm just trying to keep things down to a minimum and make life less stressful for me. And that also, you know, has to do with being, you know, in the nursery as well. It is what it is. And then next year I'll have a whole nother set of babies, and then I'll be doing the same thing. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a hobby, and we collect and we pass around within the hobby our babies. And, you know, you see things sometimes. Like, it's nice to see things on YouTube that was once yours, you know. You share the love. Yeah, we have to purchase. It costs money. Surely nobody in this hobby is starving. If you're in this hobby, you really should not be starving. But, you know, it's a hobby of community, and it's a hobby of women expressing their preferences for art. Like, this is a particular art, and we display what we love, and we pass on what no longer serves us in the hobby. So, you know, that's it. You know, I'm rehoming a lot of babies, for me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babies right there. So you guys, email me, Melissa21484@gmail.com. try not to hit me up on like Instagram. I mean, you can if you want, but I don't check those. Instagram, Facebook Messenger. I don't always get on those. Maybe on the weekend. I work constantly. I sleep Saturday. The only day that I have to myself is Sunday. And even then I share it with Joseph and I share it with Sam. So you have to remember, I'm constantly going Monday through Friday, cleaning the house, working that 40-hour work week plus, and then coming home, and I got drama at work, drama, you know, there's, no matter where you go, there's going to be some type of stress. And I have different places. I don't just have home stress. I have stress outside the home, you know, when it comes to work, you know, it's just a part of life. We come home, we want to relax. We want to enjoy our babies. I am typically not a texter or a phone person. I hate speaking on the phone usually, but I do it with the people that I love most. So if you don't hear from me or if I don't respond, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. And I want to stress that because my Instagram was loaded with people. My Facebook Messenger was loaded with people. I can't keep up. And I don't pay anybody to keep up my channel. This is a hobby, right? So yeah, if you're interested in one of my babies, email me, Melissa, MELISSA 21484 @gmail.com. And that's it. All right, you guys, I really appreciate it. Leave some comments, show some love. It was just a selling video, but you know, I love you all. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, make sure you're subscribed, share, and until next time, you guys.